All right. Hi, guys. My name is Jason, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Payclub. And we're building the world's first group debit card. For the past 10 years, I've had the opportunity to travel to over 200 universities, both as a fraternity consultant as well as sales director for the largest collegiate travel company in the United States. And you know what? We had a great time. I got to travel to Cabo Spring Break, Vegas Formals, New Orleans music festivals. We traveled over 500,000 students and did over 60 million in revenue. Just last month, it was acquired for 25 million. And I would work with groups all the time, traveling to campuses, and the number one issue that they dealt with was payments. Every single group that you asked, how are you collecting? And they hated the process. You see, it's individual when you're collecting. It's one person collecting for multiple people. No one has a clue what the process is. Everything gets disorganized, tracking everything in multiple Excel sheets, and it's just an arduous process. You know what? We've all dealt with this. Over $330 billion a year is collected by group payments. We're talking group travel, HOAs, roommates, dinners. We've done it. We have all experienced it. And no one wants to be the guy in charge of collecting the money. And that's where we come in. We're building the world's first group debit card. Within Payclub, you can create a group for any reason, each with its own unique digital debit card. You have end-to-end transparency, so you can see from beginning to end exactly who's paid and exactly where the money is going. And of course, you can collect and pay instantly. So here's how it works. Everyone can actually see exactly who's paid and what your transactions and how much of it has actually come in. And so if you're at that dinner, if you're collecting to purchase something on Amazon or kayak.com, you can purchase right on the spot. And the way we make money, it's pretty simple. Every single time you swipe your card, we take a % of the merchant fee, so the users never have to pay. And right now, no one's really tackling the group payment space. When it comes to the peer-to-peer payment space, like Venmo and PayPal, it's still one-to-one transactions. The club managers, they're extremely expensive, they're Web 1.0 systems, and people just don't enjoy the experience. And then the IOU trackers are tracking what you've already spent. But with us, they're tracking and putting things together for what they're about to do. They're putting together the funds for the experiences they're going to take. No one wants to front the kind of money when it comes to group travel. And our target demographic, we're going after Gen Z. Why? Well, they're about to make 40% of our economy. They spend a lot, and they're really increasing their expenditures on experiences. They like to do things, but they also are a little bit different than millennials. They're about private experiences. They're going out with groups of friends, and they're not into publicizing and broadcast media. Rather, they're looking into shared experiences with their close group network of friends. And how are we going after them? Well, my previous experience was all about network effects. I understand groups and I understand college networks. By going after the fraternity network that I've already established previously, it's quite easy. You go onto one campus and that one person can really bring on an entire network onto an app, onto an application, onto a trip. And what's also really cool about these groups, not only do they spend a lot within the fraternities, but they have a higher spending per capita. Every weekend, they're going on road trips. They're doing shared experiences. And we have a pretty cool team behind us. We're building the right foundation. You've already heard my experience. Brandon, our CTO, he's pretty incredible. 10 years of full stack development experience, working with NASA, American Express, built an entire algorithm on the Lending Club back end that was able to get high returns on the secondary market. We have Alex Grodnick. He just graduated from UCLA's MBA. He was an investment banker, as well as he is the host of the Moving Up podcast, which gets about 20,000 monthly listens. Then we have Martin Watson. He's our vice president of finance. He's had 10 years C-level experience in Fortune 500 companies, specifically dealing with finance and compliance. And of course, we have Nick Roberts. He just came on board. Awesome guy. He was the CMO for Acorns at their launch, which got them to 1 million users. And we just launched 7 weeks ago. We have about 500 registered users, and we've done $30,000 in transactions. We're just at the beginning. We are really testing this with our groups, and what we're looking for now is $600,000 to move us to that next level. We want to build out the debit card features, and we want to start bringing on 100 beta users going into this fall. We have some pretty notable investors behind us. And for us, If you're looking for the next company and you're just looking for a 2 to 5x multiple, we might not be that right opportunity for you. But if you're looking for the next billion-dollar payment company, there's no better choice than to join the club.